for war. I'm ready for war. So remember my name.
What's up, sports world? Welcome to round 2 of the World of Sports with the Cheetah. I am your host, Cheetah Gibbs, 3-time world champion kickboxer, known as the most dangerous woman in the world. So I got some awesome guests in the house today. We have Christy Rosario, U.S. national boxing champion and referee. We also have Mercedes Martinez, Muay Thai kickboxing champion, MMA fighter, and also she's a great trainer. In addition to that, we also have the Metal Man. They call him MMA superstar Steven Martinez. And in addition to that, we also are honored to have Carol Rodriguez, Olympian athlete. Okay, I do want to let you know you can join us in the conversation. You can call us at 323-965-1600. We are taking questions. You do have the opportunity to speak with the athletes. We are worldwide, just so you know that there. And also, I do want to let you know we're selling tickets for IFS show September the 24th in Anaheim. At the M3 Live Convention Center. So you can get your tickets through myself, Cheetah, or you can go on Cheetah Radio Show at gmail.com. Okay? So now what I'd like to do is introduce my first guest in the house, and that will be Christy Rosario. Christy, you want to come up? Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. You got your mic on?
I'm thinking.
Okay, got it. Super.
Can you hear me?
Just. Okay, we'll just switch back and forth.
All right. Thanks for having me here today.
Okay, super. So we'll switch back and forth. So let me ask you a quick question, Christy. You and I, we go way back. I know you did some boxing, and you became a national boxing champion. What motivated you to get into boxing?
Well, the Olympics. Speaking about the Olympics, we have the Olympics going on right now, and I started as a started as a child running track and field. You always have these dreams. I want to be an Olympian. So I had that. I kept running through high school, started college, and then I stopped running, and then I started kickboxing. I started competing in kickboxing. I did martial arts, and then I'm like, there's no kickboxing in the Olympics, so I'm going to try boxing. And I fell into it, started going to the gyms, got a great trainer, and I thought, hey, they're going to put women's boxing in the Olympics. Let me, do that, because boxing, I felt good, natural. I was winning, I could kick some butt. It was fun. Unfortunately, they did not have women's boxing in the Olympics until 2012, and I had stopped boxing already.
Let me ask you, what was your record during your time you were fighting boxing?
My record? I don't really remember. Is that terrible? I boxed. I won the U.S. Nationals. I won the Blue and Gold National Tournament a couple of times. I got to box internationally against the Canadians a few times. But there wasn't there wasn't a lot for us to do. Now the women have world championships, and they get to be in Olympics, the 3-weight classes. So I'm sorry, I don't exactly remember my record, and it's not as many as the women have today. But I got to fight, and it was fun, and I got to win.
Okay, that's awesome. I do want to ask this question. So it's my understanding that you went from karate to kickboxing to boxing. Now you've crossed over, made the transition to become a referee. What inspired you, or who inspired you to do that?
Well, I've been a referee judge since 2001. So I started with USA Boxing. I worked up in 2009, becoming an AIBA international referee and judge, 2-star. I know they're getting a lot of flack right now, but they're the only governing body for worldwide Olympics. So I'm still a 2-star Olympic referee and judge, AIBA. But I just kind of transitioned over to the pros. I had my pro debut on the Andre Ward undercard. Yeah, it was awesome. So I've been a referee judge for the pros for about a year. I just got the debut. My inspirations have been Jack Reese, Pat Russell, Big John McCarthy, Tom Taylor. All these guys have helped me. And for the last couple of years, get ready to transition to the pros, because it's different being an Olympic-style referee judge and then being a professional referee and judge.
Gotcha. I see. Is that champ? Is that a call in? Okay. All right. I get you. So, good question. Now, let me answer. Let me ask you this. What does a day of referee training consist of?
For me, and I can't talk for everybody, speak for everybody, but I'm constantly looking at the rules. You have the California State Athletic Commission rules. Constantly looking at the rules. I go Monday, Wednesday, and Friday over to the Rock in Carson and work with tons and tons of pro boxers. Go there and they're sparring anywhere from the lightweight guys all up to heavyweight guys, and I get in the ring and I referee and I think about things that I need to work on to change whatever, just like a regular athlete, you have to keep practicing to stay sharp.
Okay. All right. And what are the different techniques? I know because referee is kind of unique that to cross over to. What are the different techniques or as far as points? How do you guys judge the fighter? That makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. First of all, for me, the hardest part from going from an amateur referee judge to a professional referee judge was that you have to, and the amateurs, stop about before they get hurt. Yeah. That is the main thing. In the pros, you have to wait till they get hurt. Mm-hmm. So for me, it was a total different mindset change to say, okay, you got to really wait until this guy gets hurt, but not hurt too much, if that makes sense. So as far as judging about, I'd much rather referee, but judging, you're looking at the effective aggressor, someone who's scoring the more punches, the harder punches, ringmanship, in the ring. There's a lot of things that people are saying, oh, they're cheating, they're not doing it right. They're not cheating. Maybe there's some people that just do not see what you see. Don't forget, you're sitting at different sides of the ring. And you can't judge something you don't see. If someone's, let's say even if the referee's in front of you, you can't judge, and you see this guy's head swimming back and forth, you still can't do it unless you see the punch land.
Makes sense. Now, what degree, you said you guys in the pros, you stop the fight when the fighter gets hurt. To what degree do you allow the fighter to get hurt before you decide to stop? Because I know in boxing, a lot of fighters have, brain damages and have a lot of injuries as a result of referees waiting too long to stop the fight. So how would you go about that?
Yeah, you're right. And that's why I go to the gym. I work with the pros. I get in there. I referee all the time because I never want to stop a fight too late. Okay? I would rather stop it too soon, and have someone be able to go through their life and be healthy. It's really a fine line. It's really hard to say. You have to use your intuition. You have to use your knowledge. You have to, again, keep going and training. You don't want someone to have a concussion. You don't want someone to have brain damage. This is a sport, but they're also prize fighting. There's big money in boxing. So you have to really just know when to stop it so that they will not walk away and be damaged forever. And it's a scary thing.
I hear you. Another question I'd like to ask you. Let's say, for example, you stop the fight too soon. Or if you have, how do you feel about the corner approaching you and attacking you in that way,
Well, I think all corners... Yeah, of course. I don't like people upset with me, but you're going to have haters anyway. No matter what you do, you stop it too soon, you stop it too late, you do something that they think is wrong. Everyone's a critic. So I have to just feel good about what I do, that this boxer is going to come back another day. He's going to get to fight another day. He's got a family or she's got a family, and that they can, I just have to feel good about what I do. I educate myself all the time. I never stop. So I have to know that if people are going to yell at me, that I did the best I could do for that day and that moment.
I love it. What is your biggest fear as a referee?
The biggest fear as a referee is to do something wrong. And I guess the worst wrong that could be is someone getting hurt to the point of not being able to fight another day. And so I'm not going to put that energy out there because we never want that to happen. I just want to do the best job for those fighters that, as we know, as athletes, that train so hard for that moment, that might be their only moment and glory for them, and that I can give them, because the fight is not about me. I'm there to hopefully keep it so it's maintained and it's a great fight, but it's not about me. I want to just do the best for them.
Well, yeah, it is about them. There's no doubt about that. So, who is your mentor, fighting mentor, and why? Or your referee mentor, and why?
Well, I'm really in the mindset for referees. I mean, my mentor in life was my grandfather. I mean, he was just the love of my life and such a great inspiration. But as far as, I'm so right now in the referee mentality because I really want to be the best I can and keep working and keep being the best. And the mentors I have to say is Jack Reese, Pat Russell have been just came forward to help me. Years ago, Jack Reese said to me, Christy, if you want to become pro, I'm gonna help you. And I wasn't ready at the time because I really wanted to try and go to the Olympics as an official. But you want to talk about politics? Wow, there's politics. If you're not in that clique for AIBA, you won't get anywhere. So eventually I got smart and I said, Jack, could you help me? He helped me. Pat Russell has been a big help. John McCarthy, Mark Raylier, Andy Foster, the whole California State Athletic Commission has really, come forward. So my mentors right now are Jack Reese, Pat Russell, Tom Taylor, John McCarthy.
You got some great mentors. With you being a woman, okay, referee, and you having, for the first time, referee your first professional fight, the Andre Ward fight, I mean, what was your feelings about that? I mean, Andre? Undercard. What was your feeling? Were you excited, or what was that? How was your feelings?
Oh, yeah, it was a great day. I mean, from the second I got to the arena, you're at the Oracle Arena. It's a huge arena. Usually when you do a pro debut, you're like at a little club show somewhere. I was on a huge stage. I had two fighters that were fairly experienced, two men. And as a woman, I don't look at it as a man or a woman thing because as a referee, there's no strength involved. We use our mind and our skill, and I'm really good at what I do. So the whole day was really positive. I mean, to being in the ring, getting to referee those pro fighters, it was just, it was a perfect day for me, positive.
I love it. My last question, what was your most memorable moment in competition as a fighter when you won the gold?
Exactly. When I won the gold at the Arrowhead Pond at the U.S. Nationals, and I had Frida the Cheetah Gibbs yelling, "Go, Christy! Go, Christy!" And I'm like, can't hear anybody else besides her. And I'm like, wow, this is cool. That was a great moment. And I had my son there after, and, that was in competition because you train so hard. My biggest fight was with the weight, so I was always hungry. So that was the best thing, was to be able to win U.S. Nationals.
I love it. Thank you very much, Christy, for your time. So we can ready to head up on round 2, okay? Thank you, Christy.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. So next, round 2. You want to get that, champ, the music? We have Carol, Olympic athlete. We have Carol Rodriguez. She set the record for USC at 200. Welcome, Carol.
Right.
So we're going. Welcome, Carol. You ready, champ?
Yep.
Okay. So, Carol, it's a pleasure having you.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Here you go. You want to take the mic?
Yeah.
Questions for you?
Okay.
Some exciting ones. As an athlete, we all have nicknames.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
What's your nickname?
My nickname is C-Rod.
Why do they call you C-Rod?
I guess because I'm Puerto Rican and A-Rod is famous for being A-Rod, so one of my teammates just kind of came up with C-Rod. Yeah. So Rodriguez, Carol Rodriguez broken down. C-Rod. Yeah. C-Rod. But you have to say C-Rod. You got to say it like that. C-Rod.
Let's say it. Ready, go.
C-Rod. Got to say it like that.
Carol, I do want to ask you, as an Olympic athlete, what was your favorite moment?
Oh my gosh. Wow. I would say my favorite moment was, and probably the most nerve-wracking moment was walking out to the starting blocks before my race. There's thousands of people cheering you on, your heart's beating. You want to kind of throw up a little bit, but you're like, gosh, when this gun goes off, I'm about to just roll out and tear everybody up. So I loved it. That was the best part. Yeah.
I love it. And the moment you felt most inspired, when was that?
Okay. The moment I felt most inspired was probably when I got injured, I would say, because you know, I ended my freshman year in college. I ended up fracturing my tibia bone, and it was a really humbling moment for me because I came out of out of high school being one of the top sprinters in high school. When I got to USC, I wasn't able to break any times that I had been running in high school. So I would say it was inspirational for me because I was able to come back from that injury the next year and set the USC record in the 200 and 400 and the Pac-12 record that next year. So, yeah.
That is awesome. Now, during the time you were down, what was going through your mind? Because as an athlete, we know that our mind is our most powerful weapon. So what was going through your mind?
I would say probably, am I going to be able to come back from this? You know, I was on crutches for about 6 or 7 weeks, and I literally was in the pool for about maybe a month and a half doing nothing but pool workouts. None of my teammates see me on the track. They were like, "Where you been at?" And I came back out, and the next year I literally ran the fastest time of my life. I set all the records in Puerto Rico and USC, and I finished off number 2 in the world as a collegiate athlete, but amongst professionals. Yeah.
That is phenomenal. That's phenomenal. And is that in the 100-yard dash, 200, and the 400, or just the 200?
It was the 200 meter. I ran 22.2 and I broke, if you guys are familiar with Inger Miller, she's a gold medal. Yeah, I broke her record. She called me up and was like, "Congratulations." So, yeah, it was amazing.
That is awesome. Yeah, well, I ran track in high school and in college, just so you know. Yeah, okay. I ran the third leg on the 440 relay team, and the third leg on the mile relay team. Yeah. So they called me the Cheetah because I'm fast. You dig? But as an Olympic athlete, I do want to ask you, what was the weirdest thing you've seen in competition?
Oh my God. Okay, so this is I don't want to sound controversial, but in 2012 at the London Olympics in the semifinals, I got stuck in like one of the fastest semifinals, and one of the Russian girls, she literally was walking to her blocks and started screaming and hollering and slapping herself and hitting her legs, and I was just like, is this normal? But yeah, that was probably one of the weirdest things I've seen happen right before a race. It's kind of
wow. Crazy. Yeah, well, I guess that was her way of firing herself up, getting herself motivated and inspired. Beat herself up before y'all beat her up, right?
Yeah, I'm like, the 400 already beat you up enough. I don't think I need to save all my energy before I get to the line to run the 400. Okay.
I love it. What is a fun fact about you that people don't know but should?
A fun fact? I guess you could say, I don't know if it's really fun, but I guess I'm scared of the dark. I don't sleep in my room without any lights. It's kind of creepy.
Okay, that's a fun fact. And what's the best advice you've ever received, Carol, as a champion?
Some of the best advice I received, I would say, would be just to stay focused, because there's times where you get distracted. There's times where, especially as an athlete, you know, when you don't want to go to practice and you don't feel like showing up and you're just going through emotional things maybe outside of life. But the main thing I've been told was to stay focused and stay consistent and be determined.
I like that. And what's the best advice you would give the children or your fans out there in the world?
My best advice would be almost the exact thing I was told, was just to stay consistent. Consistency is key, and hard work always pays off. You know, there's times where you want to give up, you want to quit, but you really have to have that vision. And when you have that vision, make sure you stay at it, and make sure you surround yourself with good people who believe in you as well.
Very, very important. Now, I just want to backtrack, just ask you one more question. What motivated you? What inspired you, or who inspired you to get into running? I mean, were you bullied as a kid and you were just running from them? You just got faster? I mean, how did that all happen?
Well, it's a 2-part story to this. So I always was fast, because I remember growing up as a kid, we'd always like play it or tag, and I was always the one being it. So I'd always catch everybody. Like, I'd always chase everyone down and catch them, but I didn't think of it as a big deal. But my older sister, her name is Tamika Rodriguez. She ran the 800 and the 400. So growing up as a kid, I would go watch her compete down at Chino High School. And so watching her run and then seeing my natural ability to run really inspired me to go out and just start racing in like 50-yard dashes as a kid, as an elementary student, and just beating everybody. And I beat all the boys and they were mad at me, and it was all good. So I figured, hey, I'm an Olympian now.
Absolutely. What's a day of training? You know, conditioning.
Okay, so I train, my coach, if you guys are familiar, I train with Bobby Kersey. He's Jackie Joyner Kersey's husband and coach. He trained Flojo. My training partner is Allison Felix. I train with Dawn Harper. I train with Virginia Crawford, Magnolia Howe. Lots of great athletes, but our training is crazy. We literally do, like, I'll give you one day of our training camp. Yeah, he had us do a morning session of 24 100s.
24 100.
24 100s. We literally had to do 12 100s on the straight, walk the curb, and then we had a 10-minute break, and then came back and did 12 more 100s on the turn and walked the straight. And then we came back that evening 3 hours later and did a 500 time trial coming through our 400 at 54 seconds, and then came back and did 9 200s with only 90 seconds rest in between. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. That is Olympic style. That is Olympic style. You know, a lot of people want to know, you know, as far as being an athlete, you know, like, you athletes, you're always listening to music, you know, I mean, what goes through your mind when you're up there in the Olympics and focusing, but what kind of music do you listen to that really motivates and inspires you and takes you to that extra level?
Well, usually I listen to music. Well, I listen to artists such as Drake or Lil Wayne, or I tried to do the laid back, relaxed music, but that just wasn't it for me. I need something that's gonna, you know, kind of get me going. And it's funny because I'm an artist as well, so now I listen to my own music. So yeah.
And what kind of music you got going on today?
Oh, well, I songwrite, I sing, and I rap. So I kind of like, it's funny because I'm talking about my life in the music, and so my music tends to be almost like workout music. Like it gets your energy going and gets you hyped, and it's motivational.
Okay, I love it. You have anything on the YouTube or anything that we can listen to?
Yeah.
Okay, well, brother man, can you take that down? Cause we want you to do your thing. Okay, what song you want?
I got my single out. It's called On the Rise.
On the Rise.
Yeah. On the Rise. And my artist name is Carol Cake. Yeah. Oh.
Ready for on the rise. Love it. Okay. Is this it right here, Carol? Okay, I see it. Got it. On the rise.
Yep, that's it. Yeah.
I'm on the rise. They be like I stay going in. Got the same numbers, I lost a few friends. I'm on the rise. I came up, I'm stacking my ends. Circles stay small and I don't follow trends. Running they mouth and hating. Build up my passports, I'm always tripping. I'm on the rise. Yeah, I'm on the rise. And I ain't never worried about shit. Didn't play my music, nah, I didn't forget. Came from the bottom, I'm up, I'm soaring. Couldn't even afford a pair of Jordans. The struggle is real, no reparations. Self-made, I did it, I'll do it again. My life is real, y'all shit is pretend. They be like Carol Cake and stay going in. Akuna Matata, Eileen Shata. When I step out, I look like I came from a gala competition. Why bother? You ain't doing nada. When they ask me who wrote this, you looking at the author. They be like I stay going in. Got the same numbers, I lost a few friends. I came up, I'm stacking my ends. Circles stay small and I don't follow trends. Running their mouth and hating. Build up my passports, I'm always tripping. Yeah, Carol, I'm on the rise. Cause I been on the rise, fake friends act all surprised. Shine bright, I'm burning their eyes, hope and pray for my demise. Past relationships, burnt bridges and cut ties. Underdog story, yeah, I'm often criticized. I believed in myself and everyone else visualized. Superwoman mindset without the kryptonite. Load up my lyrical pistol, call it genocide. A lot of these rappers, they talk too much and plagiarize. I'm a Cali Rican native, white chucks from the west side. Back when I used to ride the bus, I always had to drive. Dreams to reality, every step was just a stride. Track Olympian, relapse around your shoes ain't even tied. They be like I stay going in. Got the same numbers, yeah. Lost a few friends. I'm on the rise. I came up, I'm stacking my ends. Circles stay small and I don't follow trends. Running they mouth and hating. Filled up my passports, I'm always tripping. I'm on the rise. Yeah, Carol Cake. I'm on the rise. Yeah, yeah. When you on the rise and you're headed to the top, stay on your grind, we ain't never gonna stop. What we gonna do? We gonna make it, we gonna make it. We gonna make it, keep going, keep going, keep going. We keep going, we gonna make it, keep going, keep going. Why? Yeah, cause we on the rise. They be like I stay going in. Got the same numbers, I lost a few friends. I came up, I'm stacking my ends. Circles stay small and I don't follow trends. Running they mouth and hating. Build up my passports, I'm always tripping. Yeah, Carol Cake. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
High five. That was like, give me something. That was, we on the rise. Yeah. Oh, we on the rise. Holla. Oh, man. So, fans, you guys definitely got to, join us in conversation. If you have any questions, you got you got the Olympic athlete here, Carol Rodriguez. You got Christy Rosario. We have Mercedes Martinez, and we got MMA superstar Steven Martinez. So, join us in conversation. You can call us at 323-965-1600. We're taking questions, okay? But, Carol, that was hot.
Thank you.
Can we play again? That was hot. That was We on the Rise. Holla. Did y'all like that? Huh? That was sweet. That was sweet.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for coming. I want you to stay around, take some pictures, etc. Okay. All right. Round 3. Ding, ding, ding. You want to play? Turn it up. 1 sec. Oh, yeah. Turn it up, champ. Let's hear it. One more time.
I go on and on. Can't understand how I last so long. I must have the superpowers. Last 200.
We got that superpower up in here in the Cheetah's Den.
Cause I'm off of CC. And I'm off the Hennessy.
Come on, turn it up.
And like your boy from Compton said,
you know this stuff ain't free. I got
girls that I should've made pay for it. Got girls that I should've made wait for it. I got girls that'll cancel a flight back home. Stay another day for it. You got attitude on 99. You on agua. And your stomach on flat. And your
we in the house. We in the Cheetah's Den. Welcome to the world of sports with the Cheetah, you guys. Tune in.
Not right now.
Yeah.
I was never gonna chat what we talking about.
Make sure you get your IFS tickets for the fight September 24th. Okay? Ready when you are, champ. It's just me. Wow, that was awesome. That was awesome. So now we have Mercedes Martinez here, a Muay Thai kickboxing champion, MMA fighter. She fought with King of Cage. Is that right?
I did.
And okay.
Cage. But I've been doing this for about 21 years or so. Frida was my inspirational. This girl right here was amazing. Growing up, I was 14, 15 years old. Watching her walk up that ring was so inspiring. Oh my God, it left an impact in my life forever. And I'm just blessed and honored to be here with you. And whoa, stay tuned for big things.
Yeah, buddy. Stay tuned. So, Mercedes, thank you very much. As a Muay Thai kickboxer, who's your Muay Thai kickboxing trainer? What motivated you to get into Muay Thai kickboxing? And yeah, let's start with that question.
Okay. My kickboxing trainer is George Valdez. Since I was a little kid in the streets, running the streets, didn't really have anything else better to do other than get in trouble. So it was bad. There was nothing to do in the neighborhood. So I met George Valdez. Went to it was a city recreational little community where there was the mayor. The mayor of Santa Fe Springs was helping kids get off the streets. Mm-hmm. I guess the mayor found out about George Valdez, some upcoming kickboxer that was in Santa Fe Springs. Called him up, gave him a job. George Valdez, as a lot of people, if you don't know his story, he started from the ground. Oh, yeah. Bad. It was bad. Now he's doing better. The mayor of Santa Fe Springs ended up giving him a job to work with kids. I was one of those kids. He took me underneath his wing, and what inspired me was him and just trying to keep my life busy by not getting in trouble in the streets with the gangs and all that stuff. So that pretty much pushed me to do something different, and I stayed there for years, 20-something years later.
That's awesome. And how many kickboxing fights have you had thus far?
Oh man, amateur. God, I don't, can't even roughly like 23, probably yeah. Pro, I have 7. I've lost 2. It's okay. Yeah, okay. And I held the World Kickboxing Association, the WKA bout from Lorenzo. You remember Lorenzo?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was the one that gave me that opportunity and put that belt up. And
that's awesome.
Jay Garner from Bakersfield. She was amazing, from Eric Nola's gym and Chuck Norris, and took it unanimously. It was amazing. Hard training pays off.
Absolutely. Thinking about hard training, what's a day of hard training for you?
A day of hard training for me is getting up in the morning, doing that protein shake. I try to follow my husband's routine. He's on point. Get up, go running, go to the track, do a few laps, jump all those bleachers. Good hour or so, get out of there, come back, go to the boxing gym, and work the bags. Another hour, get out of there. Sometimes I'll go to Millennia MMA with my husband and get in the jiu-jitsu class or, some MMA class. Yeah, it's nonstop, every day, all day long.
So it's just your way of life. That's just what you live. You eat, sleep, and drink.
That's it.
Fighting, MMA. I know the feeling. I've been there before. Definitely. So another question I want to ask you is, now that when are you still going to compete in MMA, King of Cage?
Right now, my focus right now is in trying to get my foot into entertainment. I've been doing a little extra work in the background with Kingdom. I did a few little things, so I'm trying to stay on point with that, and at the same time I'm still training people, getting out there. I did some shadow coaching for King of the Cage. There's so much stuff I want to do, so one step at a time, I guess. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, got you. Now a question I want to ask you: what is, as a fighter, because your husband fights too, he's an MMA superstar, what is one of your biggest fears?
One of my biggest fears is my husband getting hurt bad. That really scares me. My daughter getting her feelings broken, because it does affect her a little bit. She don't like that, of course, but that is one of my biggest fears, is that. But we train hard,
Okay.
It is what it is.
Okay. What's the toughest fight you've ever had?
Toughest fight I ever had was Vanessa from Canada. Oh man, it was something else. We went at it. That was an amazing fight. I have to say Vanessa.
Well, what was so amazing about the fight, and how many rounds did y'all go?
We went all the rounds, full on. We went what was it? We went 6 rounds, full on action, nonstop. Oh my God, the boxing was amazing. That head kick, though, I think that head kick took the fight.
You kicked her in the head?
No, girl, no, you kicked me in the head. No, she kicked me in the head, and that was just a big commotion, big party for the Canadians. And we replay the fight all the time. We watch it. My coach was like, Mercedes, I'm not sure, it should have been. I'm like, but that kick. So that was the biggest, wow.
That was one of the biggest fights you had. Okay, and what was one of the biggest moments you've had in fighting?
My biggest moments in fighting. A motivating moment was when I fought Jay Garner. Bakersfield girl. That was inspiring. It was nonstop. I would get up every morning and I was just visualizing, running, thinking, is she doing this? Is she doing this right now? It's going to be me. Is she doing this right now? That was the biggest motivational experience I had of my life. And man, it went great. I took it. It was great. It was good. But that right there was motivating to just keep going. And I did.
Okay. So what are you doing today in the fight world, and how do you plan on taking it to the next level? What's actually your plans?
My plans is just right now, like I said, I want to get into that acting. I do want to get more into shadow coaching for King of the Cage or for Camel, and see how that goes. So that's my next step. I want to learn more about coaching and judging and refereeing. So that's my next step, staying in tune with that, and keeping tabs with Mike Beltran. See how that goes.
Yeah, I was browsing. Another question. You guys, I saw that you were training, lots of people and was it UFC or in mixed martial arts? I think that's really awesome. But also, what really impressed me when I was looking at your site there is that you guys are training children. Yes. Tell me about that. That's really awesome. These kids are learning jiu-jitsu, mixed martial arts. What ages?
The next generation, 4 years old, from 4 to 5 to 6 to 8 to 10. These kids have been with us since they were 4. Very inspirational. Like I said, it keeps them occupied and off negativity and bad stuff around around their areas. So yes, I work with kids. It's one of my biggest motivational is to help kids out. I go and I hold pads for them. I encourage them. I try to keep them going, speed up their speed. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's Jeremy Gagus. Stay tuned and look out for that little boy. I want to bring him in here so you can meet him. He's amazing, and he's just gonna do really big things. So yeah,
that's awesome. And another thing I wanted to ask you, I was also looking at your site and I saw a poop cart. Can you tell me about that?
Oh, Poop Scoop.
Yeah.
Anybody that got any poop, I'll come pick it up for a good price. Yeah, it's a little business that we. I know it's funny, right? It's a little business. It was. My husband found this guy at a university that started his own little business, and it was picking up shit. Excuse me, poop. Picking up poop.
Right.
Picking up poop. And well, it worked out great. You know, he paid for his tuition. You know, and so we thought we'll do a little thing ourselves, and he did. He went on and did a little cards, and that's the thing. That's just a little extra something.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like going around and picking up poop. So yeah.
I think that's hilarious. Well, make sure you guys call in at 323-965-1600. Call in. Tickets for the fight. You're looking at Cheetah Radio Show at gmail.com. That's the IFS show, September 24th. We got Brando Mendoza. He's going to be defending his title. We also have Robert Rayner, who's going to be defending his title against Vincent Familiar. And we also have female fights going. Don't forget September 24th, okay? And the tickets are going to be $35. Oh, don't go anywhere, Mercedes. So, Mercedes, we all have a signature move. You already saw Carol do her do. Okay. So, what you gonna show us, baby girl? The stage all yours. You wanna show us something? What's one of your signature moves? Oh, ho! Let me see that.
Whoa.
You see that? Lord have mercy.
No.
Oh, damn. Hold tight. Let's hear that. Do turn it up again, Chip. Turn that up. Go ahead. Go.
Where you, that dog tried to run off. Where you, that dog made me put his out. Where you, that dog went and switched sides. Where you, that dog nigga spread lies. Where you, that dog about to come slide. Where you, that dog now serve pies. Where you,
stop. Okay, cool. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, I like that, huh? Yeah. So how you feeling now? How can your fans find you, Mercedes?
Mercedes Martinez at Facebook, or you can hashtag Mercedes Medina, and you'll find me there, or hashtag me to you. Thank you.
Me to you.
Thank you for having me, Cheetah. I love you.
Love you too. Round 4, you guys. Hit that. Got that music, champ. Round 4. And we got you next, Steven.
Work. You see me heavy work. You see me do me
Floor is yours, man. Keep that
going. When you walk a line. I'm in the cafe,
let's see that dance. Let's see dance, man. You know how to dance? Come on, you don't know how to dance.
Drive me at desertion.
Play. Hey, you want to play a song right quick?
You make a like, now you don't like
in the middle.
You know I dealt with you the
middle song.
Nobody touched me.
Stuck in the middle. Got it. There you go. There you go. How's that? That's you, Metal Man.
Well, I don't know why I came here tonight. I got the feeling that something ain't right. I'm so scared in case I fall off my chair.
Let me know you're right.
And I'm wondering how I'll get down the stairs.
Okay, great. Welcome to round 4 of the World of Sports with the Cheetah. I have a special guest here. We got the MMA superstar Steven Martinez. And what's your fight name?
The Manimal.
The Manimal. Why do they call you the Manimal, Steven?
I don't know. They just started calling me that around the gym and just stuck.
Okay, so you're going to be fighting Bellator MMA September 26th, which is next Saturday. August 26th, which is next Saturday, at the Honda Convention Center.
At the Honda Center, the pond where the Ducks play.
Okay, gotcha. And who is going to be your opponent? The victim.
Jake Roberts. He's from the lab in Arizona.
Okay. And do you plan on winning?
Yeah, of course.
Why do they call you the Mammal Man? Mammal Man.
Manimal?
Mammal. Yeah, him.
I don't know. That's just nickname some of the guys gave me around the gym.
Okay.
I have no clue.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this: you obviously you have an incredible body. I don't know why they call you Mammal Man. They need to call you Metal Man. But what's the day of training?
I teach a lot of the classes at Millennium MMA, so usually in the morning I teach 1 or 2 classes, and then I train with my students. Usually the morning is jiu-jitsu, so I get some rolling in. If it's a MMA sparring day, I might do some MMA sparring, and then I come back at night. I teach another class, and then I get some wrestling and grappling in with my night class, and then maybe some mitts after.
Okay. So, what you just don't like? I know it's mixed martial arts, but that does consist of standing up too, right? So, how's your striking skills?
They're okay. I specialize in wrestling and grappling, but of course it's MMA, so you have to train everything. But it's not on par with my grappling.
Yeah. Well, you gonna get it up par so you can balance it out.
Yeah.
You're definitely gonna have to do that. And what's your record thus far?
12-4.
12-4. Awesome. That's pretty awesome as an MMA star here. So, Stephen, how are you feeling mentally and physically right now, knowing you're going to be fighting within the next 7 business days?
The hard training's over. I'll probably do one more hard training tomorrow morning, and then pretty much it's just relaxing and focusing on the weight cut.
Okay. What weight you looking at?
I'm about 20 pounds, so 18.
20. Okay. So, how much weight do you have to drop?
I'm shooting. Usually, I weigh the day before weigh-in. So Wednesday, I'll weigh 168, 170, and then I do a 8-pound weight cut, and then I wake up day of weigh-ins and do another 6-7 pound weight cut.
Okay, gotcha. Well, now that why don't you go ahead and show us your abs while we got you on the air here. Okay, you want to show us your abs? I already see them. I already see them, but hey, turn that up again. Turn that. That is. Look at that. Time out. Come on, man. You can't be shy. You can't be shy. Look at that body. Lord have mercy. Metal Man in the house. Turn it up. Is that where you at? Boy, I forgot my questions after I saw that one. But obviously, you talk about a lot of mixed martial arts. What is your martial art background?
I started in wrestling in high school, and after high school, I took about a year off, went to college, and then I was training, personal training at the gym, and one of the guys there brought me to Millennium MMA and asked if I wanted to start grappling, and I just got stuck with it.
Okay. All right. So nobody bullied you or anything like that?
No.
Okay. Well, they did me. That's the reason why I crossed over to, I learned martial arts. And then eventually became the most dangerous woman in the world from getting bullied. So those things happen sometimes, yeah. But if there was one fighter out there that you wanted to fight on this planet, and not only just fight, but kick butt, who would it be? And don't say Conor McGregor.
That I want to fight?
Yeah.
If I had the chance, when I got to that level, probably GSP. I don't know.
GSP?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you plan on making that transition from, MMA amateur to UFC?
The amateur?
To UFC.
Oh, yeah. I like Bellator. I like the things they're doing right now, and they're a lot more UFC fighters are actually transferring over to Bellator, and their pay's it's not on par with UFC, but their pay's getting better. But if let's see how the few more fights with Bellator goes, and then I would like to fight a few times in the UFC for sure.
Yeah, I think that'd be awesome. You deserve to be there. You're a superstar, MMA superstar. We're serious. Okay, you definitely deserve to be there. So you gotta think it. What's the best advice you would give to a fighter, considering you being a superstar fighter?
Like as far as training?
Absolutely, training.
Yeah, it can just same thing with anything you're striving for is consistency. You're gonna have your bad days where you just got your butt kicked by everybody, but it doesn't mean anything. Just staying consistent. Yeah, that's it. Just staying consistent with your training.
Just staying consistent. Okay, so that's as far as training. Now, gotcha. Also, I want to ask you about fighting. What's the best advice you would give them as far as fighting in the ring?
I would say, I mean, it depends on your fight style, but I would say overall, just don't get emotional in there. Mm-hmm. It's just a really hard sparring session. You don't need to leave the emotion at the door. Okay. That's when you tend to make mistakes.
Makes sense. And how can we find you, Stephen Martinez?
I have a Instagram. It's ManimalBJJ at Instagram.
Spell that out.
It's MANIMALBJJ. Okay. Yeah, Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah.
And anything else?
No, I don't have anything else.
Okay.
Just Instagram.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, and don't forget you can catch me. This is World of Sports with Cheetah. You can catch me on Twitter, Instagram, World of Sports with Cheetah, etc. What was that you said? Okay. All right, and one more question I did want to ask you. If you could have superpowers, it would be what? So you could do what?
If I could have superpowers, I would probably want to fly.
Okay. Gotcha. All right, now what's your message to your opponent from the World of Sports with Cheetah?
Just be ready to bring it, and let's put on a good show on Friday.
Okay, say it again.
Let's put on a good show.
All right, yeah. Well, look at here, champ. You gonna act like you gonna have to kick it, but you gonna tell him, look here, brother man. What's the name again?
Jake Roberts.
Jake. Yeah, say Jake.
Jake.
On September 26th.
August 26th.
August 26th. I don't know why I'm stuck with that.
On August 26th.
Get ready.
Get ready.
To get your butt kicked.
To get your butt kicked.
By Stephen Martinez.
By Stephen Martinez.
Gotcha. Okay, so we have here a caller online from World of Sports with Cheetah. There you go, Jake. Right. Ready? We got a call on the line? Yeah, tell them whoever the caller was, just feel free to give a call back, and we'd be happy to take your call, okay? Alrighty, super. So that would be your powers. All right, great. All right, so won't you do me a favor and show us, obviously you're here, just show us a little bit of something, a little bit, like it, boom, elbow, knees, you know what I mean, boom, 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 you know what I mean, hey, bam, boom, boom, you dig? Something, play your stuff. Come on, baby, can't be shy, you can't be shy, come on. Mercedes, get up there with him. Get up there with him, Mercedes. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Clowns to the left, jokers to the right. Here I am,
that's his dance. Turn it one more whole time. Yeah! Turn it up. Love it, man. Thanks a lot, man. I love it. Okay, so this is round. We go for round 5. Everybody come on up. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and take some photos and have some fun. Oh, come here, Carol. How can we find Carol? How can we find you?
You can find me on Instagram, IMCRod, Twitter, IMCRod, Facebook, /IMCRod, and Snapchat if you want to see some crazy stuff, C.Rod Turn Up.
Got that. And Christy, how can we find you?
Oh, gosh. Christy Rosario on Facebook. I'm simple. Or at Twitter, Boxing Girl, BXINGIRO. Yeah.
Got that. Okay. Well, I do want to say thanks to the sponsors, Platinum Star PR, my producer, Champion World USA. Thank you, and Set Magazine. Okay. In addition to that, I just want to say thanks to everyone who showed up today, all the champions who showed up today to make the show nice. I really, really appreciate it. And what else I want to say? Something else I want to say. What information that? Okay. Thanks for. Yeah, got it. Still practicing. Yeah. Well, anyway, you can catch us on World of Sports with Cheetah. See you the next show. All right, and we're gonna wrap it up. Got it. Tickets, don't forget the tickets. September 24th. September 24th. IFS, Anaheim. See you at the show. There's going to be plenty of tickets. Don't forget your prize. There's also prizes with that there. Go to my website, World of Sports with the Cheetah, okay? You can also find me. And if you missed a show, if you missed any of the rounds, you can go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is World of Sports with the Cheetah. You can follow me on Instagram or Twitter. Okay, and I just want to say thanks, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the show. Yay! And see you guys next week. Peace. Stay positive, stay strong, and always win.
Yay! Everybody growl. Everybody get your growl.
David, come on, growl. Let's take some shots, you guys. Let's take some pictures together. Ready? Oh, we got a few more. Turn that war on. You ready for war? You ready for war, champ? We all ready for war.
So remember my name.
Remember Steven's name. We're going to be there August 26th. I want to thank Sean McDonald for the theme song, Champion. Danger. Yeah, did you get us?
Yeah. Turn me up. Danger. Passion, drive, focus, motivation, ambition, tunnel vision. That's what it takes to be a champion. Skill, competition, gotta compete. Win, lose, or draw, get back on your feet. Do it to death, give it your best.
What does it take to be a champion?
Don't settle for less.
What does it take to be a champion? Hard. Well, I can tell you what it takes to become a champion. You gotta do some serious training. You gotta do some major hard work training. You gotta hit the road. You gotta train with the best trainers on the planet, like I did when it came to Muay Thai training. I had Saxon Janjir as my Muay Thai kickboxing trainer. He's the best on the planet. When it came to kickboxing training, I had Eric Nolan who was working my corner, you dig? When it came to boxing training, I had Randy Shields working my corner, helping me out. And Bill Slayton, am I making sense to you? I went to the best of the best. That makes sense? And what they did, they poured their best in me, and that's how I became champion of the world. You know, I took a 10-day fight to fight the #1 fighter in the world. And I was just an amateur. And guess what? I knocked her out in the 3rd round. So say that again. Remember my name. Ow! Remember my name. Say it again. Remember my name. Say it. Remember my name.
Remember my name.
Remember my name.
Remember my name.
Did you hear that, Jake? Keep remember his name. Say it again. Huh? Where are you going to be at tomorrow, Carol?
I'll be at the College Sports Expo, so make sure you guys come out and check it out from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. tomorrow.
College Expo?
US, isn't it USC? No, it got switched. I gotta look up the location.
That's okay, and don't forget August 21st, which is tomorrow, is going to be the what do we have? The celebrity basketball hoops. Okay, you got that. Okay, so that's new to me. You got it now. We the champion.
It's going to be at the Los Angeles Expo Center, 3980 Menlo Avenue, Los Angeles, California. So
One more time.
Los Angeles Expo Center, 3980 Menlo Avenue. So come out from 10 to 4 p.m.
We will be there. So if you don't be there, be square. So make sure you guys are there, okay? All right. What's next? So what you got next coming up? Other than the event too?
I'm actually off, so I'm training.
Yeah. What you got next coming up, Chris?
Just waiting to get a sign. My next pro bout.
Okay. What you got next coming up, Mercedes?
We're waiting for Kingdom DirecTV. Tune in with Nick Jonas and Frank Grillo.
Wow. And what you got next coming up, Chan?
This Friday, August 26th at the Honda Center.
Okay. And what you gonna do?
Win.
Okay. And what's your favorite technique?
It's guillotine.
So that's the one you gonna beat him with, right?
Yeah.
Say it again.
I'm gonna win via guillotine.
Okay, say it like you mean it. Show me what a guillotine look like. That's it. That's the get. Oh, that's my favorite technique. Oh, yeah. I like that. Do me like that.
Here we go. Check this out. Now this.
Oh boy, look at that.
I'm in love. I'm in love. That was awesome. Come on up, Marie. Come on up. Come on up, y'all. Come on, team. So this is my squad. Platinum Star, my sponsor, Marie, Lamel. Okay. One of my teammates here, David, Romero. Just want to say thank you, guys. If you missed any of the rounds, just make sure you tune in. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's World of Sports with the Cheetah. And I do want to say thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. See you guys next week. And again, I'm going to reiterate, stay positive, stay strong, and more importantly, leave with your hands raised, you dig? Yeah, I am the Cheetah.
I'm ready for
Whoa, oh. We ready? We're ready for war. Remember that name. Remember our name. Thank you. World of Sports with the Cheetah. Round 2. Don't forget your tickets. IFS September 24th. Or you're gonna be in danger.
Yeah.
We got Robin Renier fighting Vincent Fimenero. We got Brandon Mendoza defending his IFS title, and we also have 2 female fights going. With several female fights, it's going to be a total of 16 fights September 24th. So come on out, as well going to be definitely worth it. Okay. All right now. And then my email address is cheetahradioshow@gmail.com. My email is cheetahradioshow@gmail.com. So just send that PayPal. You go ahead and get your tickets. We got them on discount price for $35, and they're actually going for $40. Okay. All right now. We're out. Peace, love, and happiness.
Nothing will save you when I'm coming. I'm the champion. I'm ready for war. I'm ready for war. So remember my name.
Every day's a fight, every day's a challenge. Obstacles to try and knock you off balance. Defeat is not in my creed. I train hard, never surrender cause I believe I'm unstoppable, I wear it well on my sleeve. When others doubted me, I push hard to achieve victory over my opponent cause I own it. Blood, sweat, and tears through the years, I have shown it. The power like lightning rods, I beat the odds. Look at the scorecards and these battle scars. Weakness, nope, it's not in my heart. I conquer, jump hurdles, go hard from the start. Ignite the spark. History will remember me, I give it my all. There's no denying me, only time will tell how much you excel. So if you fall, get back up, it's up to you not to feel I am a champion.
Burns in my eyes again. Nothing will save you when I'm coming. I'm the champion.